Haynes Field. I love him, but he's got exactly 0 shot on this track. I wish I owned you. I wouldn't be running you in this spot. Not an AP Indy, not at 6 furlongs. No chance. I'm wondering if it's the only Grade 1 AP Indy winner at 6 furlongs in history.
I don't know.
And if his name is not included in the conversation for Eclipse Award-winning jockey, there's something wrong with this game. Do you think this is the best year you've ever had?
Well, 2004, an excellent year, unbelievable. I rode the best horse, Goes Up,
in the world.
And I won the British Cup Classic, and I had a lot of big races, a lot of great one that year.
She's a wonderful story. She's had a great year, but Rachel had to have gutted her. Yeah, Rachel beats you by 10, and then you come back and win the Bellman. What a joke. This is very upsetting, because once again, here comes life at 10. Once again, the next Mike Smith, right here, Brady.
Ramon.
3 stellar efforts at 1.25 miles, including the Kentucky Derby. Massive class. 3-year-old trying to get 1.5 miles against Alden. Patio Prado. It seemed he wasn't grabbing it for a little while, then all of a sudden he just took off.
I don't know about that. He was grabbing it all the time. He did. He stayed
He's
in
a
the...
hell of a New York bred, but he has no shot on this track and at this distance.
This email from Rob in Fargo. No job is probably more humbling than being a meteorologist. Nearly every day you're wrong to some degree, and sometimes utterly and completely. My best one was the night I said it would be a lovely evening. The tornado sirens sounded around 10 p.m.
I love this email. I want a copy of this email. I think, meteorologists, sports writers, there's a lot of people who are in domains where their bread and butter is really about making predictions about the world. And it turns out that making accurate predictions about the world is incredibly hard. And one of the things that differentiates someone like a meteorologist from someone like, for instance, a political pundit is that the weather gives you an instant feedback mechanism. You say it's going to be lovely, and the next thing you know, there's a tornado. You say it's going to rain, and it's a balmy day, and everyone wishes they were at the beach. Whereas in many of the instances in life, we make forecasts, and the feedback mechanism, we can game it a little bit more, and we don't have to face up to our wrongness as admirably as it sounds like the writer did.
The highlight of your career so far?
No. Every day is a highlight.
Come on, let me get this straight. Haynes Field is not supposed to win the 10 furlong Jockey Club Gold Cup because his sire, Speightstown, won the Breeders' Cup Sprint. And Winchester is not supposed to win the Joe Hirsch Invitational because his sire, Theatrical, didn't like softer yielding grass. And offspring of Theatrical usually don't like softer yielding grass.
That is
right?
crazy.
What does this all mean?
What does this all mean?
I'll tell you what it all means. Number 1, I was the GOAT of the day. Remember the great Bill Gallo? Hero or GOAT? I was the GOAT. 2, speaking of goats, I saw a goat that morning. In Manhattan. Who sees a goat in Manhattan? Goats have to be bad luck. You don't believe me? I saw him right here. Right here. Look at this. I'm on Broadway and 11th Street, and there's a goat in Manhattan. Well, hello. Oh, boy, he's fantastic. Good luck, Donnie. There's a goat crossing the street in Manhattan. There is a goat crossing the street. And 3, what does this all mean? Cliches. Gotta get back on the horse. You can't play with scared money. And shooters shoot. If Kevin Durant starts 0 for 8, what's he gonna do? He's gonna shoot, right? If Drew Brees starts cold, what's he gonna do? He's gonna throw. We gotta dive back in, and it's raining winning your ins this weekend. Raining winning your ins.